my top performer was the one I've been anticipating and anxiously awaiting her debut was Jade, and she completely delivered, man. She looked like an absolute superhero, superstar. She's got it. And we were, of course, there's a little bit of nerves being, wondering if they can fulfill those shoes and those standards that we've been really the anticipation. And she absolutely delivered. She looked comfortable in the ring.
Yep.
Her pacing was good. Her moves were polished. Her strength was on point. Her cockiness and was on point too to play to her heel character. So I said it. I tweeted out to us. I was like, "Is anyone else grinning ear to ear with a star we're seeing before our eyes with Jade?" And she is a star blossoming before our eyes right here. And what's next for her? I just can't wait. Just show up, please. Do something.
No, brother, I was torn between Jade and FTR, and looking at the way this show kind of goes, brother, I'll say. I agree with you. I think that Jade really is the star of tonight's show. I think that this was such a huge debut for her. We've talked about this time and again in the past when expectations are high and you not only meet them but exceed them, that's a whole nother level, man. That to me is a great pick by you. And I think that AEW's really got something special on their hands with her. I think that's an awesome pick. I picked FTR because as the resident tag team guy, as an FTR fanboy myself, I felt like this was a great showcase of who they are. We talk about, this show has so many moving parts. The tag team division in particular is so stacked.
For sure.
This was one of those matches and one of those showcases that really identified and cemented this is who FTR is. Just very smartly fought match. More than happy to play on the heel underhanded tactics of the great ones of the past, integrated in the past and the present and the future with, Tully and JJ Dillon, and then having their current state of like this current feud of FTR, and then the potential future of what we could see with the new Horsemen. I just think that there was a lot of meat on the bone for us fans to chew on with that segment and that match. And that's going to be the biggest takeaways from tonight's show for me is this. I've been wanting to see because Tully was the manager of Spears and FTR. I was wanting to see those two finally start to interweave with each other. Yeah, tonight we saw that, and I think that
well done.
Cannot wait to see where it goes from here, and that's a stable that could have some real power behind it and could really change the landscape of AEW. So I cannot blame you for picking Jade from a star making moment. Absolutely delivered. For me, I think that when you talk about the potential reformation of the Horsemen, doesn't get bigger than that in professional wrestling. And that's why I had to pick FTR. I thought they absolutely delivered and then some tonight.
No, and even, we got a comment while our show was going on. And if you have, FTR feud with Scorpio Sky because of the whole ladder match thing, and then SCU, and then you have, Kazarian turn on SCU to join to be the fourth horseman or something like that. I don't know. The storylines are limitless, but we're going to